Rose and Emma were sisters who loved to explore the woods behind their house. They always dreamed of finding a magical place where they could have fun and make friends with fantastic creatures. One day, they decided to go deeper into the forest than ever before. They followed a narrow path that led them to a hidden gate. The gate was covered with vines and flowers and had a sign that said, "Welcome to the Enchanted Garden." Rose and Emma were curious and excited. They pushed the gate open and entered the garden. They were amazed by what they saw. The garden was full of colorful plants, sparkling fountains, and playful animals. They saw butterflies, birds, rabbits, and squirrels. They also saw some animals that they had never seen before, such as fairies, unicorns, and a giant dragon. The fairies were small and pretty, with wings and wands. They flew around the garden, sprinkling fairy dust and making wishes come true. The unicorns were white and graceful, with horns and hooves. They ran around the garden, jumping over rainbows and eating apples. The dragon was big and friendly, with scales and wings. He slept in a cave, guarding the garden and breathing fire. Rose and Emma were delighted. They wanted to play with the animals and explore the garden. They asked the fairies if they could join them. The fairies agreed and invited them to their tea party. They gave them flower crowns and fairy cakes. They taught them how to fly and make magic. Ross and Emma had a lot of fun with the fairies. They also asked the giant dragon if they could ride him. The giant dragon agreed and let them climb on his back. He took them to the lake and the meadow. Rose and Emma had a lot of fun with the giant dragon. They also asked the dragon if they could visit him. The dragon agreed and welcomed them to his cave. He gave them treasure and stories. He showed them how to roar and breathe fire. Rose and Emma had a lot of fun with the dragon. Rose and Emma spent the whole day in the enchanted garden. They played with the animals and enjoyed the beauty of the garden. They felt happy and free. They wished they could stay there forever. But they knew they had to go back home before it got dark. They thanked the animals for their kindness and friendship. They promised to come back soon. They said goodbye and left the garden. Rose and Emma returned to their house. They told their parents about their adventure. Their parents did not believe them. They thought they had made up the story. They told them to stop lying and go to bed. Rose and Emma did not mind. They knew the truth. They knew the enchanted garden was real. They knew they had found a magical place where they could have fun and make friends with fantastic creatures. They smiled and went to sleep. They dreamed of the enchanted garden and the animals. They looked forward to the next day, when they could go back to the garden and play with the fairies, the unicorns, and the dragon. The end.